we go. I do believe we're live, so I'll say indeed and greetings unto you, beloved and holy friends. It's nice having you here today on another conscious evolution. Another opportunity for us to have a discussion about today's centering thought. That centering thought being one of evolution. My wisdom tooth, the one that's growing here, is growing again or is moving. And it hurts. It hurts. I'm in pain right now. As I'm sitting here talking, it hurts to talk. It hurts to move my jaw. It gives me a headache. I woke up with this headache this morning. And I've been dealing with it well, I believe. I haven't let it get the best of me. I still exercised. I still showed up for the version of me that is conversational. I did all of the things that I could have done, that I could have hoped to do as a person, right? And now I'm here doing this too. At least today was a silent practice for yoga, so I didn't have to cue, which did help. But as I was spending time thinking about this experience I'm having right now, and the fact that these ones are non-existent. They literally just do not exist. And they do not exist because of evolution, right? And that is kind of what I want to talk about today. When I grew up, evolution was one of those things that I was supposed to not be convinced by, right? That the science people were trying to convince me of evolution, to try and convince me to not be a Christian. But fortunately, hey Pojo, it's nice having you here, bro. Fortunately, I had access to the information, to the world's information, and I got to come to my own conclusion as I grew up. And it became apparent to me very quickly that my family was lying to me. That they were either lying intentionally or they were ignorant. And because that's what it used to be. And it made me start to consider things differently. And I think it's pretty interesting where we are in that journey as well. Like, we get to see things evolve iteratively fast. We see our technology evolve. We see AI evolve, our compute. Me and some friends are having a discussion about evolution right now. And it is something that I believe has shaped me as a person, this understanding and conceptualization of something as powerful as evolution. I am dealing with some discomfort right now. I have a wisdom tooth that is moving, and it's causing me great discomfort. But I only have the one. And I know, because I had x-rays done, but also this is a symptom of evolution, right? We no longer needed those wisdom teeth iteratively as people. So for some reason, my genome decided to go without most of my wisdom teeth, missing the codes for one of them. Where, to say it in so many words, I get to be directly involved in an experience of evolution, right? That this tooth of mine, this one tooth of mine, didn't evolve like the rest did. And as a result, I'm in discomfort right now. This concept of evolution is something that I was almost discouraged from considering as a child, growing up in a very traditional Christian household. The idea of evolution is something that's taboo because everything had to be created and is perfectly created as it is. However, as I grew up and I had access to the internet and I had access to education, it became clear to me that evidence for evolution exists a lot more than evidence for evolution not to exist. I'm curious how this concept has influenced humanity, this concept of evolution. I'm curious how, my whole thing is conscious evolution, and I believe even our consciousnesses can evolve. But I'm curious as to how the future is going to think about evolution, because things are iteratively happening faster and faster. Our technology is evolving right in front of us, faster than our physical bodies and even sometimes our mental capacities can keep up. Tell us, give us some context on this concept of evolution and how we can look forward to more evolution in our future and how we can be more proactively involved in evolution right now. Maybe consider that they were lied to as well. They just chose to believe the lie. I don't think they lied to you. More they were trying to teach you their truth. Yeah, I'm aware of that part as well. Not gobbledygook. Beloved Joe Paul. I'm aware of that part, right? It's not a part of me that's like angry right now, like, oh, how dare they lie to me. It's more, how did I come to the conclusions I did? How did I become the person I am, all right? And I feel evolution played a role in that in a way. Just a positive way to spin it into removing them as the oppressor and placing them in a space of being easily fooled. Yeah, it removes the blame from them in your own heart. I feel that. I do feel that. Thank you, Pojo, for giving that context. Yeah, like it's not something that I'm angry at them for, right? Not really, relatively speaking, at least. It's more just a matter of why am I the way I am? Why did I turn out the way that I turned out, but my siblings and my fellow, schoolmates didn't? And it is, for me at least, on my journey, this pursuit of evolution, right? Not only this pretending that evolution isn't real, but actually being active, proactive in this process of evolution. Your experience with that lone, rebellious wisdom tooth is a striking personal reminder of how evolution is not just a distant, abstract story. I hear you, it just caught my ear. I bless you for giving me context always, bro. How evolution is not just a distant, abstract story. It's happening right now inside of you. Yeah. In a way, your discomfort is a tangible echo of time when extra molars were vital for chewing raw, tough foods. Today, with our modern diets and softer foods, those extra teeth aren't as useful, and evolution has gradually edited our genetic blueprint to phase them out. Evolution is a living process. Evolution isn't confined to ancient fossils and textbooks. It's a continuous process that shapes both our bodies and our minds. While physical evolution operates slowly, the concept of conscious evolution reminds us that we have the remarkable ability to guide our own growth. We're not merely passive recipients of genetic destiny, we can actively cultivate our mental, emotional, and even social evolution through learning, mindfulness, and creativity. This means that while your body's biology is rewriting its instructions, sometimes in the form of a moving wisdom tooth, your mind can also evolve intentionally. Hey, Nancy, nice seeing your name here with us. The evolution of Melty is an awesome story. I wasn't trying to teach, I'm just talking. Me too. But sometimes, by accident, you might learn something. It's, that's the thing. Love is true. I appreciate you joining, bro. The evolution of Melty is documented. That is definitely in part of my evolution is marked. All right, you can go and look back and see where I was 4 years ago in my evolution, and 4 years from now, you'll be able to look at right now. What do you think of me right now, future self? I feel my future self going, you're gonna be okay, and there's gonna be a lot that happens in the next 4 years. Thank you, see. Thank you myself from the future. Conscious evolution, shaping our futures. Good morning. Big hugs and Anshi, big hugs indeed. It took me a long time to remove the very same aspect of perception. I still struggle with it at times. I feel you completely, brother. Yeah. I think maybe the part that I'm struggling with right now, if anything, Pojo, is the lack of evolution in those that don't want to believe it's real. Almost stop yourself from changing as much as you can as well. Shaping our future with conscious evolution. Our technological advancements are outpacing our physical evolution by leaps and bounds. Think of how rapidly computers and AI are transforming our world. Compared to the glacial pace of genetic change, these discrepancies opens a fascinating opportunity. We can consciously harness our technology and with self-awareness upgrade our minds and cultures. In other words, while your genome might decide one day that wisdom teeth are a thing of the past, you and your community have the power to evolve your consciousnesses by engaging in reflective practices, continuous learning, and by embracing innovative ideas. It's true. Dreamtooth is here too, saying, "Hi Melt. As I have communication trauma, it's tough. It seems to me you are a helpless being. If to find an answer, you turn your mind against the one possessing a mind." I mean, all of us can be helpless beings in that way, right? I'm pretty helpless in the existing as a being kind of part, right? Can't be helped. Can't be helped. That's the level of helpless that I am, right? Like literally can't be helped. You cannot you cannot unperson me, right? Being a person is the hardest thing that I have to deal with in this world. So in that way, sure, I'm as helpless as the next person. I'm a helpless being. However, as this person, right, having come to accept what I am, who I am, where I have applied myself to try and make the most of this experience, right? To try and evolve. Yeah, bringing it back to today's stream topic, to try and evolve despite my circumstances, right? The world that I'm in right now doesn't call for the evolution that I've gone through, right? Literally. The world that I'm in doesn't ask of me to be what I am, to be how I am, to do the things that I do. Quite the contrary. It calls for me to not do those things. But my need, right, my unwillingness to accept myself as just a helpless being, right, a blade of grass getting pushed around by the wind. And I like that analogy too, right, as a self-descriptor occasionally. There is a certain level of agency that I've taken in my life to be something else, to evolve, right, to consciously evolve. So yeah, it's nice to embrace ideas that seem to help. It's true. That seem to help, right? And it's only upon embracing the ideas and seeing if they help that we can actually form an opinion. Nancy, sadly no, it appears the process of getting everything together moves much slower than the excitement and application of the idea. Oh yeah, ideas are fast, excitement comes quick, but the world sometimes moves slow by comparison. Didn't we talk about that just yesterday? Steadily working at it though. Yeah, this is the way. I am going to try and damper some of my pain with some marriage or wonders. This marriage or wonders is going to make me completely forget about it. I won't feel like there is a bowl of hot lava in the back of my skull. Won't feel that. Mm. Tastes like grapes. Joe, true that. It's interesting how things go sometimes. Yeah. Change happens first in mind, then in communication, and only then in reality. And it happens quickly in mind, as he said, like ideas. And then the excitement gets communicated. But reality takes its time. Moving physical things is hard. There's a lot of logistics that has to go into it. Clickety, clickety. Did that help? It's starting to. Well, it's interesting how these experiences affect us too. Like because the pain is still there. I'm still just as aware of the pain that I had just moments ago. But now it's like there is something else. It's like there is another energy there. And it's almost like that energy is willing to sit down with the experience and be like, huh, so how about this discomfort we're feeling? And then I get to be like, yeah, how about that? LT, I thought you had dental surgery to take care of that. I was supposed to. I was supposed to, Nancy. But then on the day, so like I went through the whole process. I went to go and see a dentist. I got my prescription, got my piece of paper that says I need help. Took that piece of paper to people that said they can help me. Told them that I have a hospital plan. Tooth out. And then on the day, literally on the day, 8 a.m. and then it's like 50 minutes drive away. So it's like 9 a.m. and I call the place just to make sure because there seemed to be some sort of weird discrepancy on the paperwork with the hospital plan, when it comes to financing. And I called to make sure, and I'm like, is my hospital plan actually going to 100% cover this, right? Because when I go there, I was supposed to pay, I think like $300, like 6 grand. And that's about the amount I make in a month, right? So they were like asking me for 6 grand, and I was like, oh, okay, am I gonna pay this 6 grand, and then is the insurance gonna return it to me? And then she lets me know in that moment that no, actually, that 6 grand is just going to be a down payment on the full surgery, which is going to be 60, right? So that's like $3,000, and that's just for the surgery. That's not for all of the extras, all of the medications. So I was basically on my way to go and get like $5,000 in debt, or to just not get the work done when I couldn't pay for it. I don't know if they put the tooth back. But yeah, on that day that I was supposed to go and do it, I learned that I do not have the finances to. So there still is an intention to maybe go and do it through a hospital again, right? And this was a hospital, but it was like a branch of the hospital that's for profit, right? So they're like in the hospital, and then if you go there with your hospital plan, they basically let you know on the day of. And that's the thing as well. Like we had multiple phone calls. Me and the lady that asked for my information. She asked for my hospital plan. She asked for the numbers. I typed the numbers into a computer, send it through. She asked me to confirm the numbers as well on a phone call. So she knew everything that I knew, and still didn't let me know that it's gonna be a $5,000 surgery. And I'm still pissed off about that. I am. But I guess that's her job, right? Her getting me to pay $5,000 to have a tooth removed from my face pays her salary or whatever. Still, some scum shit right there. So yeah, there's still the intention to get it done. It's just again with how slow things move. Let's say I'm happy to stay here and get this place cleaned up and stringless so I can move freely between the two places without any added pressure. I feel you on that. Trying to keep both places, that would be good. Oh, Dream Tooth, good day, sir. Someone need a house sitter. Very possibly. Nice. I've wanted to house sit as well. I think it would be fun. But especially if it's like one of those grandiose, multi-millionaires houses. House that you would almost never be in. Getting to take care of that space. It could be an enjoyable one. How do you feel about alligators and mosquitoes the size of your face? Random heat waves that can cripple a northerner and rainstorms that turn the yard into a lake. Plus, we have Sasquatch that comes through every once in a while. I'm sorry, Mel. It's not your fault, Nancy. This is just evolution. All right. This is the parts of evolution that we have access to that we don't always know. Hey, I see Jovan here with us. We love you, Zhao. It's nice having you. Hashtag fearless. I'm your man. Nice. He's willing to set up for all of it, even the freaking Sasquatches that are pretty chill. I mean, offer a Sasquatch a joint and maybe you have a new friend. It's nice having you here, Zhao. Sending you lovins. Today's stream topic is about evolution. We're talking about evolution, considering how we have evolved, considering the evolution of this journey, of what has become of us, of what I have become in the process of choosing to consciously evolve. Mr. Charkun, love is true. Yeah. What a fractal we're in, huh? Being literal evolutions. Took a lot of evolving to get to this point, you know. A lot. Like a lot. There's so much of a lot of evolving to get to where we are. It is literally unfathomable. We cannot fathom. I am trying to fathom how much evolution it took just for me to be where I am right now. I want you to give me a nice, solid piece of mind-boggling information that almost like takes like step-by-step approach to what had to happen evolutionarily for us to be human beings right now experiencing this moment. There are other pieces that I haven't actually explored either. Shaping our future, embracing ideas, proactive in your own evolution. Consider your discomfort not just as an inconvenience, but as a catalyst for deeper insight. I try to. The insight that I extracted from discomfort today is evolution. Embrace it as a part of your evolutionary journey. Yeah. Ask yourself how you might upgrade not only your physical health, perhaps by consulting a dentist about your moving tooth, yeah, but also your mental and emotional well-being. Engage in discussions, explore new ideas, and even experiment with creative practices. After all, evolution isn't just about biology. It's also about the evolution of ideas, culture, and consciousness. Your unique experience is a microcosm of a broader human story, from vestigial traits to the boundless potential of a consciously evolving mind. Yeah. 9 fractals to explore of what had to happen evolutionarily for us to be here. Jovan, that's the new name on screen. I've been seeking a new one. That's the new screen name. The Mr. Carcoon. Mr. Charcoon. Like a raccoon. Could be cool. I've been seeking a new one because I'm retiring this one soon. I have yet to do it. Partially because I didn't find one that felt right. Leave it to Jovan. Nice. The namiest of namers. Namaskar. When I typed it, I did in fact. How have I never said this before? Joe Paul. Charcoon. Mr. Charcoon. I'm already trying to build the infrastructure. All right, imagine compressing billions of years of Earth's history into one incredible step-by-step journey. A journey that ultimately made you a self-aware 3.5 billion years ago. Where the Earth was in the Earth's primordial oceans, simple molecules, spontaneous. These humble beginnings set the stage for everything that followed. And it could be, I'm not one to dismiss the possibility, but it could be that we originated outside of our Earth. So there's like whole evolutions that had to happen even outside of this microcosm we're in for us to be what we are. And then complex cells emerged. And then there was the Cambrian explosion. When we conquered land, then we rise as mammals, and then we were primates, and then we were basically starting to become humanoids, emergence of the genus Homo. We're all we're all a bunch of homos. Yeah, Homo sapiens. It's true. Cultural and technological evolution, and I believe what we're moving into right now is going to be Homo sacris. Right? We're Homo sapiens, and we are becoming Homo sacris. Right? The next evolution of humanity, and it is going to look like becoming more and more non-local as an entity. Right? What you are will exist in more places than one. And it's already happening with interfaces like this. And it's going to continue to accelerate and become more and more tangible and non-tangible at the same time. Fathomless, borderless emptiness. I don't like the iterative fractal idea to describe my experience. Fractals are by nature iterative. Right. That's kind of like the whole shtick. It's kind of how it be. The name and profile that basically been a reflection of the life of us. Through healing, I have acquired spiritual evolution. I have decided to retire the the growth and self-worth I love, that I realize I can offer, is greatly accredited to this community. Oh, Brother Bear. I accredit all of your hard work back to you, of course, and just thank you for doing the work, because you doing that work not only makes this community a better place, but makes the whole world a better place. So, all right, thank you for doing that. Our intuitive nature is capable of skipping steps and just arriving. Skipping steps. I don't know if we can skip steps of evolution. I think we can phase shift. I think we can quantum swap. But I don't know if that is skipping a step. It's more that step was always in front of us and we're just taking it. Even if it might feel like a leap, there is still a place for us to land. You know, a Poe is a ghost. I don't feel like a ghost anymore because of how much I've experienced with all of you. And you're not a ghost to us, Pojo. That's the thing as well, right? To us, you exist. There is a certain power in that as well. Golden age is one of understanding. It's true. But I feel understanding is not something self. I don't know if that's true. I don't think it is. Things that's almost too vast. Too vast to understand. We'll see what we allow our minds in the future. I'm not Joe Schmo anymore. Love is true. The evolution, right? I'm feeling you, bro. The evolution of what you've become. What this space, this environment has allowed you. I'm a coon critter of some sort. A mister. Jokeroon. And doggos are having a play behind me again. My brain. I don't know if my brain is actually hurting. It's more like the pain is so close to my brain that my brain is thinking it's the one in danger. Alright, it's like daily dose of reminders has helped me evolve. I brought it back to evolution, Melty. We do, bro. We always bring it back to evolution. I feel I have evolved in my capacity to be with pain. Jaju, geez, that's really beautiful. Feels like art becoming. Right. I had a whole conversation with mom like that today about how I started just with these streams. You know, that was the only way in which I evolved. And how this evolution progressed into the evolution of art and the evolution of yoga, the evolution of my business. And it really is a matter of, you cannot help it almost. Like, as soon as you start showing up, as soon as you start spending time doing the things that you love, whatever that may be, you will evolve. You will. You can't help it. It's impossible for you not to. You will become something more. And it's very rewarding as a soul to experience that progression, to experience that journey, that evolution, to be a part of it. Right? That's the thing. So much of evolution has already happened. And your consciousness has been aware and with all of it. But you, as consciousness, gets to be aware and with this part of the evolution. Right? And when we really lean into it like that, it becomes a little bit more special. A little bit more significant. Right? Like, oh wow. We are becoming something. And surely it's important because it has been enough for us to be here right now. Let me check on this one. There we go. I think a part of me just wants to meditate right now, even. Melty, that jaw pain can really do a number on the entire system. If you want to catch a little relief, try. I literally did that. And you're right, it does bring relief. Warm salt water. I did that just before my stream started and just before I went for a nap. Small paper towel or handkerchief, soak it, and bite down. I didn't do the biting down part. I just put the warm salt water in my mouth and kind of like had it in that area. Put the rolled up compress directly on the tooth that is hurting. It's not really the tooth that is hurting as much as it's moving, right? Yeah, thank you, bro. Right now, okay, good stuff. That was the advice last time as well, and it helped me a lot then. So it's instantly something that I went for. It helped again now. Banish every vapor of sorrow. Clear is my mental sky. Below, ahead, and high above. Thank you for manifesting those words. I'm going to spend just a moment really meditating on this experience. Showing up for it. Why no yoga today? I did yoga today. I'm pretty sure it's daylight saving for you. But for me, I'm always in the same time zone here in South Africa. So I did the yoga. Hi, Wheels. Oh, Jeeves. I haven't seen your name in a while. I was just settling in for a meditation. We're going to do like 5 minutes and 55 seconds. There's 5 friends in this space with me right now. 33 minutes past, 9th of March, and I have 77% in my battery. Just for like a whole wallop of synchronicities, I'm going to show up just for a moment with your friends to be quiet. To lean into the part of me that feels discomfort. I'll give you some doggo shenanigans on the sidelines. The meditation did not help. It helps me meditate, but the meditation doesn't help. As in, being in pain gives you something to focus on to the point where it like quiets your mind, which is something you might look for in meditation. But it's like your mind is quiet because all you can think about is pain. And it's not like you're vocal or verbal about it in your mind. It's more like a sensation. I did visualize it a little bit. One of the visualizations is that it's almost like there is a hand made of barbed wire that has its like grip, comes out of that tooth, and then it grips it like almost like the back of my skull, and it holds onto that piece of brain. That's kind of what it feels like, and that's kind of what I visualize. Yes. Mm-hmm. Ah, some oxytocin. Nice. Nice. Got some oxytocins. Got some oxytocins. These creatures. Creaturing out here. Absolutely creatures. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by little specks of dust. The work with our voice, challenging and worthwhile, knowing that we believe what we aspire to, etc. To figure out whether a voice is really ours, we have to try behaviors on for size. Yeah, it's true. Right, the behavior of making art, for example, in that way is one that I've tried on for size. I didn't have to be convinced to be an artist. It's kind of like one of those things that I evolved into. Oh yeah, I've read clove can help as well with tooth pain. Cloves. Cloves. Not cloves of garlic. Just cloves. I couldn't help but notice that Pippi went quiet with you for a minute. She slapped the puppy like, stop, we're meditating now. It was funny. I thought that too. They were playing so quiet. They were trying to respect me. They're not making as much noise. Playing some silent bite face on flight mode. Silent. Them creatures, them creaturing. They really do have some fun. Then they bumped him and was like, "Uh-oh, we better behave." Chill. What is chill? What is chill, they ask. I'm glad I wasn't the only one that caught that. Crazy doggies. Gabba-dee-goo. Your verbiage of calling it bite face has stuck with me, bro. The doggos play them bite face. Professional bite face bow players. Bite. Biting. Face. Those legs. Oh, jeez. Don't run away too fast. And more bite face. The puppy is growing. Oh yeah, no, he's getting big. It's not long and he's gonna be bigger than Pippi. Yeah, bigger than Puppy even. Even bigger than Pippi. I'm happy that they're not aggressive towards each other and fighting, to the point of trying to hurt one another. Just playful plays. Yeah, just playful. Just so playful. Just pray. Just playing. He is. I was thinking. Is his snout bigger than Pipper's? He is. I'm happy that you noticed that. That's actually like, if you look at his snout and his feetsies, his feet are already bigger than Pippi's and his snout is as well. Let's see if we can get a perspective on this. He's definitely going to be bigger than her when he's all grown. Huh, Pips? He's going to be bigger than you are. He already has bigger face. He's gotten bigger face, and his I don't even think his real teeth has come in yet. I get used as a platform. Snout. Yeah, Pippi definitely has smaller snout than he has. Look at this face. Look at this big old facers. Oh, don't bite me. Don't bite me, you cretin. I'll roll you. I will roll you. You'll get rolled. You'll get rolled. I'll completely immobilize you. You'll be immobilized. You cannot run if you're on your back. Doggos being doggos. Dream, you sir are beloved. Always muscle up, little Jack Russell. Sending Master's Healing Rays to you, Melt. Justice love, thank you, bro. I was thinking it's not as bigger. Yeah, the healing vibes are hitting me now. A part of me wants to smoke more weed. Yes. Have you tried smoking more weed? The pain says. I haven't just yet. Maybe I can try it. Jack Terrace. How did we miss that one? Of course, Gobbledygoo had to get it. Oh, that's Jovan, of course. Jovan is so clever with the wordplay. He's a Jack Russell. Joe, I love that. Nate Snort, our friends love it. Yeah, Joe is clever. Especially so when it comes to like the wordplay stuff. Like it always baffles me that she gets these. It's probably like a whole history of comments that she's sent. Hey, Kiefer, I've missed you too, bro. It's nice seeing your name here with us. Good morning, beautiful humanimals. Good morning to you. How have you been, bro? Have you been evolving? It's nice to see Puppy play. It is. It surely does something to our brains. And back in frame. Look at those faces. You can see he got bigger face. Bigger face but smaller body. They are so cute. I've been evolving. Good, bro. That's the whole thing we're discussing today. Is how we continue to evolve. Hey, no sounds. Here comes Click. It's painful when you resist. Sometimes it's painful in general. It's interesting that you talk about pain. I don't know if you were here for a little bit of the conversation before, Kiefer, but I'm actually in pain right now. One of my one, I should say instead, wisdom tooth is doing things again. right? It's making itself known. And usually when that happens, it becomes with great pain. And it is a part of my evolution, right? Kiefer, we haven't asked soft shell or hard shell tacos. I like both. You passed the test. Both is the right answer. We have concluded that the bestest estes you can do is have a soft shell taco and then a hard shell taco lining the inside of that, and then you put your stuff in. Then you get the soft bite initially and crunchiness with your filling. Woo! Yeah, I'm totally not in pain anymore. Yeah, that's how it works. Didn't. The pain's still there, but again, now it's just like I'm contending for bandwidth. Like a little bit less of the bandwidth is going towards pain exclusively. You can use a tea bag with ginger root in it, soak for a few minutes, use a compress. Ginger is a bit much to some folks, but it numbs the area. I do like ginger. And I do think we have some as well, so I might be able to do that. I had all my wisdom teeth pulled out a few years ago. Not fun. I think I need to go and get mine done too, bro. Every time one of these moments arise where the pain hits me in the face, it's like, how about that? I'm glad it's done though, yeah. I am also wishing for it to have been done already, kind of vibes. Would be good if I didn't have to feel the way I do right now because I made sure that I wouldn't. I'm now reminding myself presently to evolve. To evolve, even if it means using my technology to. Melty, you can also walk around with your eyes closed until you stub your toe on a rock. That will temporarily reduce the pain in the jaw. Of course, the latter will later both will hurt, it's true. Tooth pain can be completely debilitating. Yeah, I can you please create space for me, little fly, by not being in mine or die. Good choice. Kristen's here. F daylight savings. I lost my phone and I have no idea what time it is. Oh no, Kristen. I'm super sorry to hear that. I'm super happy to have you here, despite the daylight savings. But I'm sorry to hear you lost your phone. I hope that it is lost somewhere in your house. It really can. It's one of those things that really take hold of awareness. Finger crossed, my eggies aren't cracked. Bro, how to get a girlfriend? You choose death, do you? Come closer. Come closer. Do, please. See what happens. I don't know, bro. I can't tell you how to get a girlfriend. My process went like talk to someone as a friend and then talk to them some more and then more still. And at some point you realize that this person that's your friend like shares a lot of the same values you do, and you've spent enough time being friends to know what you know about that person. And then you can ask that person to be your girlfriend. And if you do, then they could be your girlfriend. Right? That's how you get a girlfriend. But it has to be a process. Right? Just walking up to a stranger and asking them to be your girlfriend. They might say yes, and they might by that definition be your girlfriend. But the friend part of girlfriend is very important. Right? Very, very important. If they use ketamine in the procedure, make sure you quit smoking weed for several days before. Yeah, I don't think they're going to. They're probably going to do like local anesthetic, from what I've heard, because it's cheaper. They'll, while I'm awake, shimmy the tooth out of my face. Huzzah! Of the joys of being a human being. Little fly, I did give you my conditions. I need you to be somewhere else. And I'm gonna keep trying. If you're relentless, I can be relentless too. Thank you so much. Thank you for listening, friend. Go forth. Go forth and prosper. I used to be East Coast, now West Coast. I don't know if I get that reference. Oh, maybe with the time zones. Kristen, I think you're on my time, right? It's 10:30, 10:53 on the East Coast. With patience, if they use ketamine, bless again. Thank you for the recommendation. I used to be East Coast. That was nice. West time zone. I kept coming to in the procedure. Ketamine is snuffed out by Our Lady Mary Jane. Ah, yeah. Fortunately, I will never be asleep. Enhance. I subbed your channel. Thank you, Mohammed. That's super nice, friend. I'm at a point in my journey where every single person that subs gets noticed by me. Vice versa, true being two being true. Every person that unsubscribes, I want to have a conversation with them and ask why. Melty, other than straight Novocaine, choose the laughing gas. It fades quickly and has very little recovery time. Yeah, I don't think I get to choose. I think it's local anesthetic that they choose for you. I forgot all about the time change. Yeah, I only found out about it this morning from Joy Vive. She let me know that was a thing. Maybe my brain is becoming more expensive. Yes. I can experience this pain as something beneficial, totally. Is pain good for your brain? I wonder. I am still experiencing pretty significant jaw and tooth pain, and it feels like it's hurting my brain. I don't actually have like a real headache, or I don't think I do. Right? I do feel like there is some pressure, like what feels like in my ocular nerves. But is there any benefit to experiencing pain as a brain? Right? Am I growing stronger in some way or another? Please give me some hopium. May I ask your Instagram? I think my Instagram is MeltMore, something like that. I don't post much on Instagram, Mohammed. I'm pretty bad at being a person that does social media for someone who does social media. I'm waiting for help or AI that can help. All right, and I think one of the others might reach me first. I think about a lot of the folks I miss here, and I remember I was one of them. That's some real stuff, Kristen. Some pretty real. Thank you for coming back. So we don't have to miss you. So that we get to love you instead. Sending you blessings. It's busy season, tax season. I'm hoping she'll be back after. Talking about Joy Vive. I miss Joy Vive being here in stream. Yeah, it's true. Joy Vive's doing a lot of stuff, working late nights, getting up early still to practice yoga, but sometimes going back to sleep during the stream time. No, 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 no. Pain especially in your jaw and tooth area, and your body's way of signaling that something needs attention. Whether that's a wisdom tooth emerging, some misalignment or inflammation in the area, isn't that the pain itself is making you stronger in a mystical sense, but it is a protective signal. It can prompt you to take action to prevent further damage. Think of it like a fire alarm. Unpleasant and sometimes overwhelming, but its purpose is to alert you so you can address the issue before it becomes worse. Yeah, I'm gonna be fine again, right? I'm not gonna not be fine. It's just a matter of getting past the point where my body is again being alarmist about the whole experience. This process, although painful, sometimes when our bodies are adapting, like during the eruption already happened, there can be a period of discomfort as tissues adjust and remodel. This process, although painful, is a natural part of growth and change. Yeah, exactly. A natural part of evolution. That's the way I'm trying to see this whole experience a little bit right now. Because back in the day, I wouldn't have had access to dental services. Right. So this is still a very human experience I'm getting to have right now, and I'm trying to see it as such. Sometimes when everybody's the process of the painful, true. Many people go through similar phases, and with proper care, such as a consultation of a dentist. Yeah, discomfort can be managed and alleviated over time. I hope this helps remind you that while pain is challenging, it's also a signal that your body is actively engaging in processes that, once resolved, can lead to better overall function. Please consider reaching out. I am Edge. It's all happened on a single day, pretty much. The group was a wonderful moment. I did still intentionally turn people into mods, but it was a matter of like a single stream that I had open, where the people that was in that stream in that moment were the people that names I clicked on and became mods because they were the ones who were present. So yeah, I still value you friends as moderators of this space, protectors of it even. I've been doing orthodontics to straighten my bottom teeth. It's going well, not too painful, not too inconvenient. It's almost finished and my teeth look way better. Dude, gobbity goo. I'm so happy that you did that for you, bro. It does make a difference, right? Like it's some things can be changed. You know, some things don't have to be suffered in that way. Makes me think again of the old adage that we already live in the future. It's just not evenly distributed. Right? And with robotics and AI coming online as fast as it is, the future will become very quickly, very thoroughly distributed. Invisalign? Ah, that's even better. Yeah. Do they like give you then a new Invisalign over time that's like a little bit more towards straight, I'm guessing? Wonder if it's socially easier as an adult. Just a tangible thought. Gabber, did you do a bite plate or did you get braces? Invisalign, thank you for letting us know. Those plastic mouthguard things you wear all day, yeah, like a piece of plastic. It basically like creates a channel for your teeth to go into instead. Bro, I couldn't find your Insta. I searched. I like MeltMore. Thank you. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know if my Instagram has any traction, so I wouldn't even know what to tell you. I can show you. Uh, yeah, it's not even on here. See, bro, the freaking thing is trying to harvest my information. There we go. Took me a second, but that's like one of the posts I have. Melt me more because someone else already had MeltMore. Alas. But again, I don't really do Instagram. I don't even use it as a consumer, as a personal user. I think I'm lucky enough to not have had that experience become one that's important to me. Man, I think I'm missing a bunch of comments and I'm reaching over. Yeah, that's the one. Thank you, Kiefer. That's a good one. Plastic gobs. I've heard the same report from other friends. That's why I asked. Is it annoying? My treatment plan is a new tray every week. I thought it would be more painful. It's been nothing. Nice. I guess they have their tolerances set right then as well, and the alignment happens slow enough so it's not hurting. My sister's Invisalign did wonders. I've considered it, but I kind of like my wonky teeth. Yeah, I like them too. Joe has a beautiful smile. And whatever she chooses, I'll support her no matter what. I thought it was a funny word to use, and I like it. Wonky. Oh, my cousin has a list because of hers. I didn't like my teeth, but now I can smile bigger. Yeah, it is a matter of personal care as well. Girl, no, they be wonkins. I'm laughing so hard at the. So they are yours, and you look lovely with them. To the stinky teeth. I'm trying to build up the motivation to go to the gym and work out legs. Yeah, there's very few things that inspire the heart, like having to work out legs. Like it's a rough one. Gotta do Bulgarian split squats, of course, and they make me cry. So it's basically where you put one of your legs, like the hook of your foot, on a bench, and then you put this other leg out, and then you basically like dip. It's rough. It's like a rough. Not fun. In week 8 of a fat loss phase. It's going well. My fat stores are smaller. My muscles look more shredded. There is vascularity popping up in places I ain't seen before. Yeah. I don't know if you know, Gobbity Goose, but today's stream topic is about evolution. And like it's exciting me to see you evolving in this way too, bro. Getting to see yourself. You dip and cry. Gabbard, you a beast critter. Get super Bojacketh, bro, for yourself. Right, and it is that self-confidence thing, bro. It's like the being able to smile. And like there's nobody telling you necessarily that your teeth being wonky makes you not smile worthy. But if that is something you tell yourself, then you can take that ammunition away from yourself too. And if you do, then you did. I want to glow up. Evolution, dog. I can feel it, bro. I know this about you, Goo. I have been loving you since day one. And it's an honor to see you evolving, to love you in all of your iterations as they grow more and more. I'm pretty strong, but Bulgarian split squats would eat me alive. I could do maybe 4 before I gave up. They are rough, very isolating kind of exercises. Lurk time, love you, Jean. I'm getting close to the new here. You should subscribe right now because I'm gonna end it and then I'm going to do a horizontal one directly after. I do one a day, so if you subscribe, you can see me again. Love into the community. Love into you, Joe. Bless you, bro. Have a beautiful day, Joe Bobizzlebot. One more Dynavap for the pain. This one is going to be the one that completely sets my immune system at ease and will stop all production of inflammation. Magic weeds. You will cry and we will be bonded in that moment. That's hilarious, bro. I should probably do something like that as well. Just getting up to a couch and doing Bulgarian split squats without even weights. Because what Gabarigo is doing while he's doing that whole one leg back extended squats, he's holding weights in his arms, on his hands, adding more resistance. Yeah. Christian does those too. They kill me as well. Joe, like, they're so rough, bro. Dub, I remember when you were on Arpan. You were already a beautiful creator then. A glow up might make you godlike. I mean, I think he's already been godlike. A glow up might make him. I'm almost like seeing, like, Galactus kind of fractals. Glowing eyes. Staring over a massive city. Evolution, right? Exactly. Exactly. All right. I'm totally free from pain now. I actually do feel better this time. Yeah. I think the laughing is helping. Ooh. 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 I'm going to finish this one. Actually, before I do, I'm going to show you the flower and poem. And then I'm going to finish this one and start up the horizontal one. This is what yesterday's flower turned out like. Have a great day, man. With more of the beauty, of the pretty things with your friends in this space, and then I'll say goodbye. Runaway clocks and silent breaths. You ready? The air hums electric. Wires stretched tight like violin strings. A song played too fast to catch each note. Footsteps flicker, cities blink, the ground shifts beneath us before we've even learned its name. Somewhere, hands craft a machine that dreams faster than light, its secret language pulsing in circuits that whisper of tomorrow. Somewhere, a seed rewrites its own design mid-bloom, choosing a new hue, a mysterious unfolding in green and gold. And yet, in the crackle of these runaway clocks, there is a pause, a quiet between sparks and surges, a gentle interlude where breath grows soft and time itself mellows into a tender murmur. Here, amid the collision of rapid futures and vibrant secrets, we discover our own steady pulse, a soft guiding hand at the helm of a wild luminous stream, not to halt the brilliant rush, but to align with it, to cradle the chaos into a whispered, ah, a moment of serene belonging, where we know it's all okay. Right? So surreal how the poems that I write the day before end up being so relevant to the moments that I find myself in the day after. Right? Reading these pieces makes me feel like reminded. It's okay. Everything's okay. What are you smoking? I'm not smoking is a dry herb vaporizer, which means I take little pieces of herbs and I put it in there, and then I add heat with an induction heater. Smells kind of like broccoli. Broccoli with hints of weed. And then, warm air basically strips all of the medicine, all of the anti-inflammatories, and then I absorb that without any of the carcinogens of smoking. Another beautiful flower, bless. You are too kind. Jumpin' Jack Jumanji. So much love. I didn't work out, but I work hard and I try to stay stringy. I gain and lose weight all the time because I have no regimen or consciousness about my shape. You are showing up for love, bro. Another beautiful poem. Thank you kindly, brother. Thank you for showing up and for listening. It's nice having you friends here. I'll see you in the next moment. Bye for now.